just because, you know, Bobby is not going to want to really let Myles into his space at all.
Yep.
And Yoshi isn't a character who is historically known for being great at like forcing his way in when he's put in a situation where he's got to approach. But he does have buttons that match up very well against specifically villagers' projectiles. So, for example, he's got the Nair as well as the Fair that will eat through those pellets. And Lloyd Rocket.
Oh, that was 5 up airs?
5 up airs there, yeah. And Lloyd Rocket also, you know, does not have that hitbox until it actually starts moving. So you can just kind of like go through that either in the air or on the ground.
Bobby has not been able to set up at all. Just like immediately went into the air and was just sent.
Yeah, exactly. And here we're already seeing Yoshi's incredible advantage state. Not specifically on Villager, but Villager doesn't really have any special options to kind of get himself down from that position. His Nair is really good in a lot of matchups as a landing option, but it's kind of mediocre against Yoshi in particular just because of how big of a distro his up air is.
That's good knowledge on Myles to just go through the Lloyd Rocket.
Yep.
In the beginning, it just doesn't have a hitbox, so you can just go through it.
Yep, Lloyd Rocket, you know, like we said earlier, does not have a hitbox until it starts moving. So you see him pull that joint out, you know, you can just kind of run through it as long as you get there soon enough. So that's definitely something that we've seen Myles taking advantage of in this set, and that I expect him to continue taking advantage of as he continues beating the snot out of Bobby here. Full stock lead, but gonna drop the first one right there.
To a Lloyd Rocket that was just chilling there on the other side of the stage.
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't think it was gonna be that strong either. Like, it just straight up killed it.
Yeah,
like,
no, Lloyd Rocket, like when it explodes, is extremely powerful. So that is definitely spooky. So we do have Myles here up, basically a full stock here.
Bobby's kind of trying to force things a little too much.
Yeah,
I feel like he can just set up. He's like trying to scrap.
Yeah, and Villager definitely I feel like is a character who's better at fighting in like the mid range and close range, maybe than his archetype would lead you to believe. But at the same time, I don't feel like he's that good at it against specifically characters like Yoshi. And Yoshi's a really good character at kind of punishing people for approaching carelessly, especially if they don't have great options to do so.
Yeah.
Right? Characters like most of the Mario characters, honestly, Wario, Yoshi, Mario, all of them do really, really well at whiff punishing kind of obvious approaches, and you know, kind of
furthest reach of Yoshi's grab.
You know, for sure. Yeah, Villager really does not have a lot of those movement mix-ups, right, that you need to really safely get yourself in against a character like Yoshi. So,
I didn't even think he had a double jump there.
Yeah,
he did an egg early, and I was like, I kind of like thought it was a double jump, and just jumped back up and got with the up there.
Yeah, definitely did still have that joint.
Myles rocking the tennis ball Yoshi.
Tennis ball? That's what you calling this?
What do you call it?
I mean, it's Woolly World Yoshi.
It's what? Oh, Woolly World?
Yeah. Like, that's what it's from. I didn't think of it. Like, it does look like a tennis ball. That is true.
His nose is
he
legitimately a tennis ball.
Like, yeah. Definitely playing the tennis ball Yoshi, and let's see whether Myles can serve up this game number 2 like he did number 1. Going to go over to Yoshi's
This
story.
is Bobby's counterpick.
Yep.
Like,
I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah,
from
no,
Bobby.
like, I'm not trying to like scrap more, so I wouldn't pick Yoshi.
I imagine that Myles probably banned FD, and then like Talos. I don't know. Yeah, like I feel like I'd rather see like a town pick there, or even stadium.
Ooh, that was almost a good read.
Because like the triplats on this stage are very scary for any character that's got like extended up air strings like Yoshi does. The wall is nice, but Villager doesn't really need it to recover.
Yeah.
Like he's got a wall jump, but it's not really
like
something he needs.
Why does he need that?
Yeah. I mean, he needed his recovery to be better, you know? Ooh, nice conversion there with the tree into the axe after.
Right off the bat, this second game is going much better for Bobby.
Yeah, way better for Bobby. Good stuff here, for sure. Oh yeah, that was really nice pressure. Doesn't have a double jump here. All right, manages to make it back, but he did pocket that egg.
Going
Tree
for
actually
some
ate the
swinging.
nairs. That's neat.
Oh. I didn't see him let go of the egg. I just missed it.
No, he still has the egg.
No, he doesn't have it anymore.
He doesn't?
Oh, that's odd.
Huh.
I think he thought he could just like start his up B, but he was just a bit too low.
He had like a little bit too much lag for that to get started. I do agree with, like, I understand the idea behind the air dodge because, like, you know, there's Yoshi there, like, yikes.
Yeah.
But just a little bit too low. You know, the bottom is a little bit higher on this stage. So
I don't think Villager ever has a reason to like directional air dodge. Just like neutral air dodge is the same thing. It's not like you're going anywhere.
Yeah, that's fair. And also, Villager's got like pretty good air mobility, honestly, like good air acceleration. So you can kind of use them as substitutes in some situations.
Ooh.
You know, up air string not quite gonna take it. Good DI to the right here to get back to the ledge from Bobby. That's something that I feel like a lot of like kind of mid-level players could learn from. Is a lot of people try to fight their way down in this game when it's a lot better a lot of the time. Just go to the ledge and try to get off there, you know?
Yeah.
And there are exceptions to that. Like, there are matchups where there's exceptions to that. Like, I think Villager, actually, when you're fighting Villager, is one of them. Other characters like Samus, Robin, stuff like that. But especially against someone like Yoshi who doesn't have, like, kind of a ledge trap setup that just automatically kills you.
Yeah.
I think going to the ledge is, like, perfectly fine a lot of the time.
Yep. Yep. Against, like, Zelda, no.
Right, don't do that.
This game is kind of all but lost here as Bobby, because
Yeah,
he
definitely.
needs to get some type of comeback, or else this game is pretty much over.
Yeah, and that could be how it starts here, but definitely Bobby, despite the strong start that he had in this game number 2, is not really able to hold on to that lead. So
Bobby was going for way too many like close range Lloyd rockets.
he's trying to scrap way too much.
Yeah. And like if he's going to scrap, you need to use your better scrap buttons than Lloyd rocket.
Yep.
Because just throwing it out
Because
there,
Villager does have those.
Myles
right?
is just gonna go and hit you.
Yeah, no, and Villager does have those buttons to scrap with, right? You know, he's got the up air, the down air, the nair. He's got the F tilt, up tilt situationally, right? Like he does have those buttons that can kind of let him pose a threat to Yoshi up close, even if he's not necessarily like outclassing him in the boxing game. But Lloyd Rocket just is not one of those tools, right? So definitely let's see if if he can make something happen here in this game number 3, or whether Myles is correct that with DM gone, that NE sucks. Also got the valedictory elegy playing. Let's go.
That's Xenoblade?
I have no idea what it's from. It's really good.
Yeah, it is a good song.
We do see the small battlefield pick here from Bobby game number 3.
I like
I like this a lot better than
Yeah.
Yoshi's.
I like the stage and also like how Bobby is playing with these Lloyd rockets much better.
Yep, for sure. Kind of using Lloyd Rocket as a way to control space, not right now, but where where you don't want Yoshi to be like a few seconds from now.
Yes.
Whereas
Yeah.
before, I feel like he was just trying to like put it there to put it there. Which Bobby has been known to do. Bobby has historically, since Smash 4, been known to do a couple questionable Lloyd Rockets, but a lot fewer of those this game.
Yes.
So,
Yep.
yeah, exactly like that. Like use it as a way to kind of approach, run behind it, provide free pressure for yourself, basically. All right, nice. Does throw the egg away there after he pockets it.
That was really a good like bullet hell to create like on the way back.
Yep, for sure.
Yoshi only
another
has one jump, so you can't really just avoid it.
That's a really nice fade back there, actually. So
Yeah.
Myles read the jump onto the stage with the full momentum forward, and Bobby actually faded back towards the ledge after that to make it so that Myles would have had to back air instead of up air to cover it. Ends up losing that stack to the jump nair anyway, but that was a very nice way to get off that ledge.
I got to commend Bobby for that one. Like he has not been known to like mix up his ledge get up.
Yeah,
options
no,
in the
that
past.
was
Like,
good. That was good.
that was a really good Bobby option.
In fairness, Villager is one of the characters who needs to kind of less than some other characters.
Yeah.
But it is still a fighting game. Things can still be exploited. So that was definitely very good there, especially since he was using a basic ledge option as opposed to like a special or a projectile. So that's good stuff there. Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about earlier with the Nair, right? Like really good landing option against a lot of characters.
That was a beautiful up tilt.
Not great against Yoshi, but yeah, amazing up tilt here. But a better forward air here from Myles.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, once Bobby went that low, there wasn't a whole lot he could do to get away there. Yep,
Bobby has
3.
gone for some questionable jabs this set.
It's not even that the jabs themselves are bad ideas or questionable, because like jabs are a really good boxing tool. The issue is that he's holding them on whiff way too often.
Yep.
That's the issue. Amazing air dodge up tilt actually threw that up tilt at Bobby's. That was a really nice way to get back to the ground and start some pressure from Myles' zone.
Villager jab lets you like continue it for so long.
Yeah, it just goes. Yeah. Very nice stuff from Myles. Actually dashes in to bait the tree chop to get it cut down, and then dashes back to avoid the tree, and then comes back in. Very nice stuff there.
Bobby's going to need to play extremely solid. Just
to take this game, honestly. And even if he does that, he's got 2 more.
yeah, that's going to be 3-0 for Myles.
He does not look like he's going to be able to get the chance to do that. As Myles, like you said, going to come into the 3-0 here and move on to winners or grand finals.
We saw some adaptation from Bobby across the set, but
Yep.
Myles is a very, very good player.
This is true.
It's not a bad loss.
Not at all. Definitely in the absence of Mars, DM, and XL, I don't think that, Myles being the 1 seed would be out of place here. So I can get behind that for sure. I think he's kind of in the the level of you got him, you got Nuggets, you got Mateus, right?